Hey guys, today is Friday. I apologize for not coming back on Wednesday like I had told you guys on Monday that I was going to try to do. I was still not feeling, I wasn't feeling it. Let me just put it that way. And I'm still trying to get out of that funk. I'm still working on trying to get there. And I'm doing a pretty good job. I did get out yesterday. I went and got my hair cut. So, that got me out of the house for a while. And yeah. Haven't been out today, though. Today's been kind of crappy. It's been rainy, stormy, and just nasty out. But other than that, that's about it. I'm going to probably start tomorrow on the regular vlogging, not just me sitting here, just the regular what's going on during the day type situation. So that will be starting tomorrow. I don't know how good I'll be at it, but see what happens. And there was something. Okay. Somebody asked me a question. Remember, you guys, when I said, I was talking about vlogging, people were going to have to get used to me, pulling out the camera and doing my thing. And they asked a question wanting to know, what do you do if you're out somewhere and somebody happens to be in footage and then they decide they don't want to be in footage? Or, say if you're at an event and I'm showing you people something, somebody is in frame and they don't want to be in frame and they ask you later not to use that footage. 9 times out of 10, that's not going to happen. Normally in that situation, people that you are with already know what that camera is for. They know what you're doing, and so they should know better. It's enough. Like, let's say I'm showing you guys the TV over here on the wall, right? If somebody is standing by it, knowing what I'm doing, and they still choose to stand there, then that's on them. They can't come back at me. Well, they can, but it ain't gonna work. They can't come back at you later and say, you know what? Don't use that one little clip where I was standing there. I don't want to be on YouTube or anything. At that point, it's game over. Tough. You were there. You knew what I was doing. You're going on. You know what I mean? That's how that's going to work. Or that's how that works. Now, if you are in public and there are people around that you do not know and they do not know what you're doing and you're trying to show this thing and, they're like there, you have to be mindful and respectful of that. You have to be like, okay, this is what I'm doing, I don't care if you remain there, but this is what's happening. So that way they have that option. Same as people that you know and who are with you at the time that you're vlogging, they already know, but, just kind of like give them a heads up. Say if you are out to dinner somewhere and you're, chit-chatting or you got something to say or you're showing what you're having or whatever, just say, all right, guys, pulling up the camera, so whatever. And that way they know this is what you're doing. Don't just be a little respectful. It's like, just be respectful. Now, as far as, say, you are at anywhere, it doesn't matter where, and there are a lot of people around, and you're just walking around talking, you got people passing you, and you got people coming towards you, and you can even, see who they are or whatever. It doesn't matter. At that, that situation is completely, it's, you're doing your thing, they're in frame, they're doing their thing, it doesn't matter. It's just, it's not like you're actually showing something and somebody is standing there for any length of time and, so if it's just a daily thing and you're walking around and people are walking around, don't worry about it, you can do that, there's no big deal. The only time that you cannot film in public is, if there's a sign saying, no pictures, no photography, no video. That's a given. That's a given. Some people will be grocery shopping and, hey, it's a daily thing. That's what it's for. But as long as there's no signs posted saying that you cannot use video in that location, then you're fine. Now, if you're at that location and somebody comes up, you know, an employee or a manager or whatever of the wherever it is you're at, says, you know, please don't film in the store or don't film in the area, whatever, then, you know, just don't do it. I mean, they're asking you nicely. Now, if um, where was I going with that? And damn, I just lost my whole train of thought. So yeah, filming in public you can absolutely do as long as there's no signage and employees of whatever place you're at says, you know, please don't film. Um, then you don't film. Now, as far as you know, somebody coming up to you out in public, and I'm talking not within a building, not within a an amusement park or somewhere, you know, where it's obviously you can or you may be told not to film. If you're just in public, if you were on the sidewalk somewhere and there's something going on and you happen to you want to catch it, right? Well, you can do that. Nobody can come to you and say, you know, you cannot film. A lot of people have the question of, you know, because a lot of people are filming them when they're being pulled over by the police or whatever, and even the police, even in that situation, cannot tell you not to film. So, for instance, if I was to get pulled over, and I wanted to record the whole scenario and the whole situation, I can do that. And even if the officer says, you know, please turn the camera off, I do not have to turn the camera off. You know, it's just, it's the way it is. I mean, now if you're filming a crime scene, then yeah, that's a whole different scenario. You know, if the cop says, hey, yeah, you don't do that, then you don't do that. But as far as a situation where it's a one-on-one with you and it affects you, then at that point, yes, you can film. So, and no, they cannot tell you to cut the camera off. And no, they cannot take the camera to take the memory card out. So if anybody, you know, and somebody asked me a long time ago, you know, what happens if a police officer tells you not to film and you continue to do it, and then they say, well, okay, well, hand me over the equipment. That is not how that works. So, and I don't care what the situation is, as long as it's with you and your situation, not somebody else's situation. So, yeah, that was very long-winded. Anyway, bottom line, if anybody gets in my way, they're going on, period. That's it, end of discussion, because anybody who knows me already knows that that camera can come out at any given time. If they choose to be in a frame, that's where they're going to stay, in frame, period. So don't, you know, no. Obviously, like I said, you know, I'm be respectful and say, okay, guys, that's what I'm doing. If you sit there if you want to, but this is what I'm doing. So, you know, that's how that's going to work. Anyway, other than that, not much going on. Like I said, I'm going to do the Day of My Life thing starting tomorrow. I do have a bit of... I gotta wait on that. Damn. So a lot of things I want to talk about, and I can't talk about them yet. So anyway, I may do an unboxing tomorrow, and I will definitely get into a discussion about what I'll be unboxing tomorrow. So it has to do with, we'll just call it vape mail, as it were. So, alright. I know this is kind of a weird vlog, but I had to get up here and put something up. So I hope that did answer your question about the whole vlogging and public thing, and yeah. Alright guys, I will talk to you guys later. I love you all. I guess that's it. Alright. Talk to you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Remote.